This is what happens when creamy chicken meets spaghetti, and it is dangerously good. Now I got this chicken from Costco, just got back. Now this is the best time after you just bring it home from the store to get the meat off the bones. And this is a much better way of doing it than going to the grocery store, buying a whole chicken or chicken parts, cooking them up. It takes a lot of time to do that, a lot of preparation. This is already cooked, and it was $5. You can't get a raw chicken and cook it up and have it come out any less than that. Even if you go into a regular grocery store, their roasted chickens are gonna be a much better deal than trying to cook them yourself too, because they're basically using these products as loss leaders. Now all you have to do, I like to do this with gloves on because it is kind of a mess, but just kind of get your fingers in there and pull the meat loose from the bone. Now we don't need whole parts here, so that's fine. I want it shredded. This gives me a chance to get it off the bone and shred it at the same time. Now I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now the sooner you can do this after getting back from the grocery store, the hotter it'll be to work with, but the easier it's gonna be to work with to get it off the bone. Just remember, you're gonna want this in bite-sized pieces. So it's gonna wanna come off in long pieces, but you don't want long pieces, you want bite-sized pieces. Okay, Gunner, there you go, bud. There you go. Now this should be yielding about 3 cups of chicken at least. If it's a little bit more, I don't think people are gonna complain. Okay, Gunner, here's a little bit more. Another good part of a whole roasted chicken is that you don't just have the white meat, you can also have dark meat in there too. Dark meat does tend to be a little bit juicier, so that'll help with the recipe. Now, we don't want the skin in there. Now, if you like that skin, and I do, just pop a little in every now and then. Now that's it for the chicken. It's already cooked. I'm gonna set that aside. We're gonna get ready to do the rest. Now to the fun part. Get yourself a big bowl, because this is where all the ingredients are gonna be going. Let's start out by putting in some cream of chicken soup. We also have some cream of mushroom soup, Rotel, the diced tomatoes and green chilies, sour cream, 2 cups shredded cheese. Now you could use sharp cheddar, mild cheddar. I'm using Mexican blend. And chicken stock, chicken broth, or a bouillon cube. Mix all this together. That's looking nice and smooth. Now we're going to be adding the chicken. And finally, adding the noodles. Gets a little tough, and you will need a very large bowl for this. It's kind of like folding it in, going from the outside toward the middle. That is looking pretty good, so I think it's time for us to add it to the dish. Now I'm using a 9 by 13 baking dish. If you make a half size, half proportion, you could get away with one 8 by 8. If you're kind of doubling it up, just use 2 of the 9 by 13s. Now I think I'm going to put this on top of a baking sheet, just in case it kind of bubbles over a little bit. Top this with a little bit more of the shredded cheese. And we're going to be baking this for between 35 to 45 minutes, depending on your oven. Remember, at 350. And you're doing that until it's hot and bubbly at the edges. So with that said, This is going into the oven and we'll see how it comes out. Okay, it's out, it's looking terrific. If you're liking the video, make sure you're hitting that like button down below. Maybe hit that hype button. And don't forget, I am trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. And with that said, let's try this out. This is what it's looking like. And the taste. Oh my, that's hot. But it's really delicious too. Get a piece of that chicken. You're gonna be loving this. Your whole family's gonna be loving this. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Bye-bye.